Chris Wondolowski entered the season needing 1 goal to tie Landon Donovan for the MLS career record. For 2 months, he didn't score 1 goal. Probably have that expression for much of that time. Then yesterday, Wondo went weirdo, putting an insane 4 in the back of the net, thereby storming his way to the top of the all-time heap.
Comes across looking for Wondo, it slipped, and it's in! There is your undisputed leader!
Congratulations, I'm happy to pass the torch.
Move over, Landon Donovan. Major League Soccer is officially Wondo's world as the all-time goal-scoring king.
It is a relief now. It's just nice to have it done.
I think it's one of those things that it's just slowly going to sink in and come to grips with it.
Of course, kings in sports are sometimes preordained. You could argue that Barry Bonds and Peyton Manning were born to break records. In Wondo's case, this was hard to see coming.
It's a credit to how hard he's worked, because there was a time early in his career where you would have never, ever imagined that this would be possible.
It was a perfect storm. Started off, I didn't play a whole lot in the early years, but I think that gave me time to learn the game.
I remember day one, Wondo getting traded to the Earthquakes. We started with the practice with a finishing drill, and I remember thinking, wow, this guy can score goals.
And once he started scoring, well, he just didn't stop.
Holy moly! Wondo!
Scoring goals is a funny thing. You know, at times, like, I really felt I was going to score every game, and I knew I could. And then there's times where I hope I score once a year, you know?
He just knows where to be. He finds the ball in the box, and he's able to put it in the back of the net.
1-4-4 for the captain!
Clearly, the quantity of goals is impressive, but the quality's not bad either, which begs the question, which are Wondo's most memorable tallies along his historic journey?
First one that really just pops out is 2010. It was New York Red Bull. It was a playoff game in New York. Got across, scored it. It was a game winner. We knocked them out of the playoffs. A couple of games at Stanford, 90th minute winners that really just were awesome.
But number 146 trumps them all, the ultimate golden goal, which one would imagine will wind up front and center on the Wondolowski mantle.
I have a fair amount of trophies, but they're not necessarily displayed. I have a special spot in the garage for them. The ball will be right next to him in my man cave, which is now, with kids now, just closing more and more into a corner, but it's still somewhat there.
Wondo's astounding 4 goals on Saturday bring his historic total to 148, though he'd gladly trade the record for a championship. At age 36, time is running out on that quest. But no matter how or when his incredible journey ends, the East Bay kid will keep it all in perspective.
It's a dream come true. Play a game I love. I'm in my hometown. My parents and friends get to come to games. It's amazing. I get goosebumps thinking about it every time, and I couldn't be luckier.
Wondo!